Greetings, my miniatures loving chums, and it's really great to be back after my enforced absence, and you can read all the grisly details on the reasons for that at the blogspot. Anyway, if you're new to the show, the idea is for me to briefly run down a list of the new fantasy, pulp and sci-fi miniatures I found most interesting each and every week. It's my personal judgment, and as such it's not scientific in any way. Okay, now that that's all been sorted, it's on with the show. We've got a top 9 this week, and first up it's Werner Klock's Freebooter miniatures. These pirate crew figures are frankly not up to Werner's normal iconic standards in my humble opinion. I'd expect a little bit more from my €13 to be honest. These are just plain and don't rise much above the functional. At number 8 is relative newcomers Otherworld miniatures. This is a wonderful green of a new frost giant sculpted by Paul Muller, which should be available in a couple of weeks. It's based on the description of a frost giant in the AD&D First Edition Monster Manual and should cost around £15 UK. Another manufacturer which is new to me, Darkwater Minis, is at number 7. This is a vampire female sculpted by Gail Gumon. She comes in 2 parts, main body and weapon, for a price that's yet to be announced. I can't say this is really working for me. I mean, just how seductive can a vampiress be when she's holding a bloody great axe in her hand? Next up is our old chums at Heresy Miniatures. Yes, Heresy is selling a classic Thrud the Barbarian resin kit for £32 UK, including postage. Sculpted by Kev Hassle-Free White, the kit is strictly limited to 1,000 castings run and stands an impressive 90mm tall. Avatars of War grab the number 5 spot. Spanish sculptor supreme Felix Panigua has pulled out all the stops for this amazing goblin hero. Selling for €850, it's a wee bit too over the top for my taste, but it's still a very impressive sculpt. At number 4 this week, it's Reaper miniatures. I really like this brass bull by Kevin Williams. It's a very fine sculpt for a classic bull versus matador style pose. Next up is Bergen the Sun Priest by Bobby Jackson. He'd make an excellent D&D cleric, and it almost makes me want to go and make a character up to fit the sculpt. Finally, Jason Weeb has sculpted this goblin pirate with monkey, which you have to love for the choice of subjects alone. No word on prices yet for any of these. And number 3 this week is Privateer Press's Hordes. This is a Scorn Bronzeback Titan. It's just a ferocious looking beast, a pure testosterone-fueled juggernaut. Apparently it will sell for $45, so hopefully it is a big bottle. I can't tell you how big, unfortunately. Our favourite French chums Rackham fill the number 2 spot. These are preview images of a demon called Moloch. Some incredible detail on this figure. I can't really get any sense of the scale of the miniature from these pics, but I'm guessing it's going to be big. Just an awesome sculpt. But the number 1 spot this week goes, as it so often does, to Black Scorpion miniatures. Yes, I was a complete sucker for their Wild West range, and these new pirates, I mean wow, they just look utterly superb. With a bit of luck and a fair wind, I'm going to be buying a boatload of these beauties at Salute in a few weeks' time. For the record, and before I get too far carried away, they are 32mm tall and will be sold in packs of 4 for £6.50 and single characters for £3 UK each. Well, that just about wraps up another week's Colonel Marble's Miniatures Review vidcast. We'll be back next week with a lot more great new miniatures, so join me then.